Moral Animal is a book about evolutionary psychology and it is amazing. Oh my god, it's broken through my mind. One of the things I will say on there, very short, and it's mainly for women and men to reflect on. If women hold themselves in the idea of only being two things, Madonna or whore. Madonna is a woman that a man would look at. I don't mean this actually. A Madonna, I'm saying this in general, of men and women procreating. If men see a woman and if a woman sees herself as a whore, e.g., I am a thing that is not worth much, I can have sex with people, men can have sex with me and I cannot ask for much in return. Maybe that's because no one's ever told you you're worth more. Maybe that's because your whole life you have felt that you are just worth a man's second thought. Or the Madonna, a woman that's like, I am very special. I am very important. You will treat me with respect. You will not get with me and dump me. This is not how I live my life. So therefore I will never allow a man to do that to me. Because maybe people have always told her that. You're very special, you're very worth it, you don't let men do that to you. So this all comes from the habitual patterns of our minds and our external influences. If you've been told like you're nothing, like, oh, men do that to women, that's all right, that's fine, then you're going to go around and you will be promoting the very thing that you should in theory wish that you weren't. So, women, you are the people that can change the evolution of men. If every single woman on the planet, I'm not saying women in very difficult situations as if they can stand up and be like, hey, I'm being sex trafficked, but you should stop and you should bloody respect me. No, of course not. It's like the worst thing that can ever happen in humanity. So obviously I'm talking about things that can change within our grasp and therefore have a knock-on effect on evolution. Hopefully we live long enough to see it and for it to happen. But women, if we all put ourselves up here on the Madonna complex, is in, no man, you're not getting me for free. You're not getting me like just because you said it and because you apparently that's what I should be, because I've always been told that. No. If all women put themselves up, that would mean that men literally have to evolve their sexuality to be like, oh, might take time, but oh, I literally cannot get a girlfriend or I cannot have sex without treating them like a goddess, without treating them like the Madonna, like they are absolutely the purest, most beautiful, valued thing, valued presence in life. I can't do it. Cannot. There's no other way. If I do not treat them like this, they literally do not submit to me. I can't get a girlfriend, I can't go on a date, I can't do anything. So I guess we're all going to have to... Women hold the power. And I got that from Moral Animal, and it's amazing. So if you're going out there and you're going out a lot, having sex a lot, that's fine, great. But if you're not happy, if there's a slight thing in you that's like, oh, this isn't really that fulfilling, start by helping all women for the rest of time evolve, because you are the evolution, and you are actually forcing men to evolve, to create a species that hold themselves this high in regard and this. So say there's like 10,000 women doing this, and then there's 100 doing the like, nah, it's all right, you don't have to look after me, you don't have to be nice to me, you don't have to treat me right, that's all right, I'll have sex with you. Well, I suppose that men will still have that option, won't they? So maybe these 10,000 women won't get husbands that are truthful and partners that are caring, because they still got another option. So they'll just be like, yeah, and they'll hold us in that idea that, you know, the whole like everyone's having babies later in life because there's another option. So all these women, the women that are like valuing themselves and saying like, no, I am a goddess. My womb is the most amazing thing in the world. You're lucky if I choose that your sperm goes in me to create a life. You're lucky if I accept your penis inside me. Yeah, you're lucky, and I'm lucky to have you, but you're lucky to have me. If they've got another option, that makes you think, oh my God, they've got another option. Oh, maybe I'm going to have to submit this time. Maybe I'm going to have to just like play the game a bit and like even though I know that having sex fast isn't that great because it doesn't create that long-term idea that I am more valuable if like we wait. Maybe I just will this once and maybe it'll work out. Do you see? It's because there's that other option that women are choosing that men can then put your destiny in their hands and be like, nah, I don't want to get married at the minute. I don't want to have a child at the minute with you. I know you're amazing, but I could like play the game a bit more with these other girls because they allow me to. Women allow it. Women are allowing it. But if all women were on the same page and like, let's change things. Let's change things for our daughters. Let's change things. Like I want to change things for freaking 18-year-old. The 18-year-old that I see twerking on the dance floor, following social media, following all the celebrities that are like got their flesh on show and all this. I'm like, oh my God. And boys think that that's all right because you're doing it. Like you're doing it. So of course it's all right. But the second that women say, nah, it's not all right anymore, is it? Then the men would automatically have to change and come up to that par. What an amazing place that would be. Moral animal. So the thing that within it as well is obviously the reason that this has even happened is because with contraception being created, women can therefore, rather than being like, if I sleep with you, I could have your baby, so they would automatically know that that could happen and they would want to stick around. Instead, with contraception, it makes women think, no, I'm just really horny, like I want sex just as much as the next man. Okay, but in theory, that's only because you've got the contraception. If contraception wasn't around, then you would have to prioritise and be like, hold on, who am I sleeping with again? Is he actually worthy of, are his genes worthy to continue? If some guy's like, just whatever, you're just having sex with some guy, in theory, if you didn't have that contraception, would you have chosen him to be a partner if you knew he was just sleeping with 10 girls a week? I hope not. Do you know what I mean? If that's going to be the father of your child, the father of 10 children, and that's in theory what they're going to teach your children, well, I hope not. Because then we'd live in a state of like, what is it? Polyamorous plus bigotry? The one where like men, like one man has like 10 wives. If you agree with that, that's cool. If you all live your life like that, that's awesome. But then I don't hear anyone saying that because you're using contraception, so you don't have to discuss it. But if you know you're going around sleeping with people, different people, but you're not having their baby, fine. But if you know the boy's doing it as well, then surely you're saying that I agree with that kind of lifestyle. But it's only because contraception's there that you just don't have to think about it. So if contraception wasn't there, you would be discussing, you would be analysing, nah, you're not worth it, boy. You've got to show me a lot of patience, a lot of time before you impregnate me, because that can happen without contraception, first time. So women, we are in control, we are in control, we are in control, in a good way. And men, this is a positive thing. We can help each other. Surely you don't want your daughter being like, yeah, I slept with like 10 people last week. Maybe you do, maybe that's not a problem. But if you're treating a girl like that and being like, oh, I shagged her, I slept with her on Wednesday, had another one on Thursday, you are in theory agreeing with that lifestyle, which is in theory, if you are like a conscious being, which you are, in theory, every single thing you do should be saying, that's what I believe in. And if I have a child, then I believe in that and I will tell them that's what you should do. And if you are doing that, I guess that's because your parents told you it's all right. If they're happy, I suppose, great. I just think there could be a better way of everyone doing things, and that is rating ourselves higher, understanding what we are. We are beautiful creations that create life. And by evolving our species, we can evolve to know, to teach, that if we raise ourselves higher, then everyone else around us has to evolve. And that includes individuals. So if I hold myself in high esteem, people around me can't go around putting me down. So in theory, then they'll stop. Because they'll either not be a part of my life, or they'll start taking me seriously and value me as for what I am, a special creation. And that's the same as what you can do for yourself. So if we all take on board what I've learned from Moral Animal, and that's actually a scientific thing, like that's been proven in societies, when they hold themselves higher, they have to evolve, they have to be better. So if we all do that, I think the youth of today can evolve to the best place possible, and women will have a happier life, more special, loyal, and men will also be able to find special, loyal relationships.